Oh my god. I've been wanting to do this for quite a while now. Um like what, let's see, like 8 months? I don't know. But it's been a while. I've been wanting to do this for a very long time. Like it could be any Ace Combat game. I mean, like I have done Ace Combat 4 gameplay. If you haven't yet watched that, please check that out because it does tie in with the storyline of this. Not really, but like it makes more sense. Kind of. Not really. You don't really have to play those other games to enjoy, like fully enjoy this game, but like if you play the other games, you'll be like, oh, I know that place and stuff. Yeah, we'll just wait a second for some people. Yeah, out of all the Ace Combat games, this one has probably like it really like hit me because it really brought back some like stuff that like, oh, like it might just be like nostalgia seeking or something, but like, oh man, I really liked it. So we're gonna do missions 1 to 10, hopefully. If we don't get there, or if we have more time, I guess we could just do the whole game. But it's a pretty long game, kind of. I don't know, give or take. I think it took me like 8 hours. But yeah, we'll go ahead and see. All right, so the reason why I didn't like, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and stream my very first reactions to the game. I wanted to like do Ace mode, have some planes with me, and continue that way. But in hindsight, I should have probably streamed my very first playthrough of this game because, oh my god, amazing.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue. Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, It'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful. Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up. So, I flew up, straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw Osius fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Crap. You should have put in my best to see this piece of junk. Should have built a return too.
Is everyone here? Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Usian ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Grays Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead. What? How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed!
Many injured.
Scramble! All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base! This is not a drill!
Oh god, I love this so much. Cause like there's like so much details going on, and god, this whole game is just so great. Alrighty. Alright, let's do this. Let's actually start with, well, yeah, we'll just start with the stock one. Ooh. Oops, not that. Alright. Alright.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron. Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Hear that? Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Understood.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy. There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken. They're way overhead. Let's go introduce ourselves.
Yeah, they're pretty high up.
Harbor fuel storage is intact. Is asking for another round. All escorts rolling to another attack. Point is 835.
Watch out for the support aircraft.
Enemy support eliminated.
Nice.
This should make the job easier. Destroy the target. Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2. Mage 2, target's in range. Pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this. I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet. Trigger, don't forget your special weapon.
Mage 2, missile away.
That's it. It's great when it's simple.
Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back in base if you can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Oh, their Trigger, settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Welcome. Golem
Whoops.
2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
That's a shame.
Column, Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
HQ, attention all combat groups.
Are there any drones? Verify.
Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus. This is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass.
Oh.
UAVs. I can't tell them apart.
Yeah, I should be able to outrun that guy. He's breaking off anyways.
Column 1, behind you. Locked.
Oh, I think they're gonna miss. Okay, no. That's pretty good.
One remaining.
Mage 2, keep your focus. You got this.
Oh, I see them.
Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death.
It's like a
Stay
small little
sharp,
dot.
Think fast.
Roger that.
Blackjack. Alright.
To Gollum and Mage, job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's
That's
slow
nice.
down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Golem Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
What's the deal with all the drones?
Golem 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
Seawater at Gunther Bay. I am Princess Rosa Gusset Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
That was nice.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on, I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Yusia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Usia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Usian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Usia was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usia, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
I'm Princess Rosa Cassette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Today, Osean air strikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Usian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats. And the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out and set the dogs on me.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Osean Federation and all countries on the Yusian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Alright. So I feel like I should probably explain a couple of things, just like Avi said. So, before any of this happened and why this whole game matters, I should probably tell you the story of Ace Combat 4, very summarized, like super short. So basically scientists saw there was an asteroid coming here, or a meteor, I don't know what you call it, huge, and they found out, oh, it's hollow. If we try and, you know, make super weapons or whatever, we could probably, I don't know, minimize the damage. They found its trajectory, like, it's gonna hit this continent we're playing on right here. And all the nations made their own version of like anti-meteor, anti-asteroid type weapon. So they were shooting it down, but like the whole continent just got absolutely destroyed. And there was a bunch of refugees. So they just started moving them to this continent because on the western side it wasn't that damaged, so everybody was fine and dandy. And then until it wasn't, because they had a bunch of refugees and all the other nations weren't doing anything to help, they got mad, started a war, and blah blah blah. They fought back and they're like, oh no, you're hurting us and stuff. And then there was a ceasefire, and then 10 years later or whatever, today they decided to fight back. And yeah, that's super short. There's lots of other details. If you want to know more, you can watch my Ace Combat 4 playthrough, and that's more detailed. Yeah, screw it. We'll just go ahead and buy this. Just because we can, right? Yeah, screw it. I mean, I'll probably need it later. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm broke now. It's nice. All right, cool. But yeah, we'll be using something completely different this time. Even though as much fun it would be to only do like an F4 thing gameplay, because like I did that and it was alright, but I just want to get through this. Yeah. Well, I mean, of course I'm gonna go ahead and take this, and of course we have to use this. Let's see what we got here. Yeah. All right.
Mage Squadron, sortie ASAP. Target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Page 2, target destroyed.
Intercept! Fire the AA! We don't vehicle out of there!
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun. The enemy's barely resisting. This is easy money, so grab it while you can.
Requesting permission to move the vehicle. We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now.
Yeah, let's just
Continue to engage at your discretion.
let's just rush through this real quick.
Enemy interceptors inbound.
I think this is the one with the base, right?
We'll go. Here they come. Take them down.
Yeah, it is.
Pay attention to who's on what
Alright.
side. The newest
do this.
IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars. Trigger, there's one more to go.
Oh, there's.
Clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work. Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
How do they know?
Locked on, man. Yeah, things to destroy the target.
All right. This base is worth destroying.
Oh. I forgot they do that.
Keep your mind focused. Enemy transport destroyed. There's more.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
5 targets remaining. 4 targets remaining.
All transports have been destroyed. Carried.
3 targets remaining.
On target 6.
Fox 2. Fox 2.
The enemy has a lock on you.
UAV is ready to launch. Away.
Eyes up in there. They're close. Wait, they're being launched. You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way
Look at that.
move, they gotta be drones. Well spotted, Cloud. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns out, right? Use them. HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Golem 1,
Damn.
that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter. He said the war can change in an instant. Get over it. Yeah, I just wish they
Oh, let's see if that hits. Oh, nice.
Feels like I'm riding a roller coaster up here.
Behind target and ready to attack.
Flares.
Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah. Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
He's going inside the clouds. Not many people know this, but just listen to the music as you fly into the clouds. It gets muffled, but it actually changes.
Mage 2, missile away.
Nice.
I'd buy a dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good. Just 2 more. The enemy knows a few more, so that's about it. Just chase them down and pull the trigger.
1 to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
Crap. The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds. The ice will melt.
That's a miss.
There we go.
Nice kill trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours. The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel II was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel II is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Grays Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
This one's pretty heavy on the anti-air.
Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position. 100. Trigger, maintain your current approach. 50 meters. Excellent work, Trigger.
That's clean.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we can get wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to them like glue. Don't let them out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins.
Oh man. This guy is slow.
Mage team, watch the enemy on your 6. Enemies locked on. Missiles headed your way. Feeling out. Gargoyle squad, take them down. If you can't evade a missile, use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move, even if you're in a 9G turn.
4 remaining.
Almost there.
We're getting our ass kicked.
Where'd he go?
They got me.
3 remaining.
Stealing my kills.
We need reinforcements now.
1 remaining.
This guy's
Find
screwed.
target and ready to attack.
Mage 2, missile away.
Dang. Alright, one more.
Looks like they weren't ready for a fight.
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
They'd be crazy to pick a fight with us. A rabid dog would know better.
Missile incoming! Evade! Break! Break!
Wait, what the hell?
Caution, missile!
Caution! A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
Right, now!
Just waiting for mission command.
We'll live through this, Trigger.
Oh no.
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Damn, they're agile. And there's too many of them.
These guys will go down easy.
Oh man.
All aircraft, no change in game plan. Destroy the arsenal bird.
Alright.
Squadron,
Here
take
we
out
go.
Big Baby Huey.
Target hit.
Oh. You'll guys see in a second.
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help.
Status?
Verify the situation.
Column 2, missile, engage!
Alright, there we go.
This is Column 3, Column 2's hit! Status report.
You know, we're not doing too bad.
Ship Column 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
I felt like this would be pretty difficult. You know, I say that now, but I'm probably going to have a very hard time in a second.
Where's that report? Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority.
Come on, man. There we go.
What the hell? Caution. All aircraft, stay alert.
Oh,
Breaking!
yeah, there we go. Look at that.
Skeleton 2 lost.
It's a bubble shield.
Skeleton Squadron is down. We've had too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
No, we got this.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Main Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
We'll go, but Column 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Column 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Column 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and I...
It won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy
Come on,
that.
man.
Returning home.
There we go.
Column 1, Box 2. Missed.
We got this.
Going for the loader. That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show them any mercy.
Page 2, locked. Retreating aircraft, leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem Squadron, Main Squadron, hang in there and come back safe. Main Squadron, you're going
Five
toe-to-toe
left.
with the UAVs. Good work. Page 2, missile launch.
This is getting a little tight. Attaboy, Mage 2. Just keep firing.
More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
My status is fine.
Oh, come on, man. See that giant crater right there? That's from one of the
Gargoyle 1, Column 2,
meteors.
engage now. Attack.
Gargoyle 1. Caution! Missile! Skykeeper. Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Column 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against MSU-30. Twin tips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Column 2, stop dogfighting and run.
Page 2,
Almost there.
Checkmate. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared.
This is not good. Brody, break off. Get those UAVs off of friends. Get your asses out of this. H2 locked. H2, missile launch.
Still have their hot shot? We just might make it out. Don't look back, just have faith. Call them names, we know you were dead. We'll take it.
Hell of a good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
I'll be waiting for you around.
Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator.
Golem 2, get a hold of yourself. Golem 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support! Somebody! Support!
Dang.
Golem 2 lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got Brownie?
I'm afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry.
Hurry up. I know. All we can do is fly away as fast as we can. Hey, Squadron, get those things off my ass.
Tied up now. Trigger, can you help him? That's it, baby. Come to Poppy.
Target is in range of guns. All UAVs have been splashed.
Nice.
I said what I had to say.
Started snowing.
What? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
Page 2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach. Runway is clear. Page 2, you are cleared for landing. 3,000 to runway. Page 2, lower speed. Page 2, bank right. Page 2, lower nose. You're too high. 1,500 to runway. Your approach looks good. Stay on course. Nicely done, Mage 2. I knew you'd be back. Stand by for further orders. Be ready for your next sortie.
I was just about to say, imagine how much drag
Mage Squadron, this is the situation.
these things produce.
Golem and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged.
That's alright though. Says combat. We all love a good missile spam.
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti.
Dang.
Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
Here he comes. Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing the stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Erusia's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Erusia lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? 'Cause someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying her people on the Erusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osia down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Erusia, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
Nice.
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. the hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. OSEA's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission. The lone pilot will head up this strategy as you, Trigger. After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
I just want to see what I can get real quick. No. I really need to go up that tree. It's over here. 35S. Yeah, we'll just unlock stuff. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Yep. Let's yeah, let's just go with this again.
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
I remember seeing that there's a faster way to get to the space elevator. We'll try. We'll see if we can try that. If not, then oh well.
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
Yeah, I think I see a small little gap. We'll see if we can take it. Well, I'm not even sure if I can. I don't know. We'll see in a second. It's like pixels.
Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
No, we'll just take the easy way.
Are we under attack? No change.
Trigger, you got two directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you.
Yeah, we'll take the shortcut.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds. You're making good progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point. Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know, you got a bunch of people pulling for you. And I'm one of them.
Alright.
You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home. Harling is still the president in my eyes. He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero. I'll do my best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger. Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there.
Have I mentioned how amazing this game looks? Oh, can I fit through this? We'll see in a second. Let's rush through that. Yeah, we got it.
Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear. Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started.
Here we go.
Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone. You're being locked onto. H2, missile! H2, target destroyed.
Oh,
H2,
hello?
locking. Missile launched. H2, target down.
Oh man. I should have probably put the faster reload thing on here.
Half of the anti-air guns down.
Oh no.
Trigger, sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here. Golem Squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood.
Gargoyle Squadron, stay focused. Don't know your job.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond. Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before that.
Come on. There we go.
Half of the SAM sites are down. All SAM sites down.
Miss.
There are still AA guns. Destroy them and secure the LZ.
This is Sea Goblin. We've arrived. Do we have a clear LZ?
Mission still in progress. Stand by. All anti-air guns destroyed. The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, we're clear to land.
Roger. Rendezvous in sight. Almost there.
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
Sea Goblin, up to me on 2 landings.
Rescue craft tagged on. Initiate.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Golem and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
Sea Goblin, heading over to the express location now. Run for the container!
Mage 2, elevator. Stop them.
Taking fire! We're pinned down! Shoot back! Express identified! Behind the gantry crane! Mr. Harley! It's right there! Jacob's been hit! Incoming rocket!
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive? Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up.
Really too, hang in there. Chopper and Sierra 2! Coming to the barracks! Rocket!
Damn. UAVs moving away from the harbor toward the space elevator. Shoot them down.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy? I am with President Harley. Rescue unit down, along with the soldier who had this radio. Get Mr. Harley out of here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out.
Gold Squadron, let's take it up a notch, okay?
That's about half. Up the rest.
Nice.
UAVs flying toward the space elevator. Age, Gollum, get them.
We found an Erusian transport craft. His engines are on.
I heard you were in the Air Force, Colonel. Can you fly?
Better than Mr. Harley.
Will do. 3 remaining. All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data link.
Mother Goose 1? That's the best you can come up with to me. I'm out of missile.
All UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft. Former President Harling's transport is ready to take off. Mother Goose 1, take off.
All right. Mother Goose 1 taking off. Mr. Harley,
Let's wait till we're home safe. Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Skykeeper, bogeys on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element. Wilco, warming up.
Locked.
Oh, what yet, Trigger? Can't let you have all the glory. Enemies locked on, breaking. Roger. Transport. Orders on the flyer fire.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. But this isn't exactly a plan.
Understood. An Arsenal Bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
Call warning.
We're behind the enemy.
Come on.
Cargo 1, route signal. Gargoyle Squadron, stand by for my orders. Look on the lighthouse. I need the harbor. We won't be able to get home. That ship isn't one of ours. Where's the signal? Gargoyle, change radio frequency. Rivals 1 here.
don't
Mother
know.
Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, are you okay?
Don't worry about it. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Hurley. Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course. Mage 2, locked.
LM1, Box 2.
Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond! Mr. Harling, please respond!
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take them down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining. Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose 1.
Oh, there we go.
Oh my god, Mother Goose 1 has been shot down. Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was Ocean. A friendly missile hit him. Verifying the situation. Stop speculating.
Friendly fire. I saw it.
Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. The Erusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. Was it Trigger? Trigger was the closest. UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye in the hatchling. It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately. Trigger, you can't fly for a while. You understand?
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, there is no hope he survived. Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating the former president. There will be an inquiry. There will most probably be a court-martial.
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Osean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osea didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here. My dad died flying for the Ocean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate, a guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this, talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
All right, guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His TAC name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire, and as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack.
Incoming!
Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Again?
Wonder how many we'll lose today. Better than solitary.
How many can actually...
Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers, but what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
I really do be like that. We'll go ahead and take out the Starfighter.
mission now.
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now. Check your altimeter and wait in front of the runway.
Control, would you kindly send me up first?
Spare 8, Champ, this is the control tower. You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders.
Go to hell.
All aircraft preparing for takeoff. Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections? That'll get decided in the skies. Touche.
Trigger, your call sign is Spare 15. Consider it your prisoner number for the air. Commencing deception and interception.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
My blood's boiling!
Toss the chump in solitary once he gets back. If he makes it back, you land your ass as grass.
Your ass is grass.
Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
Alright.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked.
Damn, you're good.
Let's make this more interesting. Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil.
Bannon.
Here comes Harling. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes. Always in the know, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter. Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you?
Yeah!
This is Bandog. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base.
You don't gotta smoke. I'll owe you one.
If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes.
Much appreciated.
One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me? Righto. That's messed up.
Look at them. Blowing up a bunch of paper planes.
The enemy seems to think our Air Force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? Isn't that convincing?
Shit! The enemy just hit the control tower!
Hey, what's with all the shaking?
Not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
Shall I order them to shoot down all? Commander. Commander McKenzie? Damn it!
Yeah.
Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. It's free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
We'll be done by now.
I have to rethink the odds. Wanna bet which one of us gets the first kill trigger?
starts. This is the first. Counts going forward. I decide when you die. All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line too? I'll show you all how it's done. Spare 15, bandit splashed. Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that before we get dressed up real pretty. Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them. Righto. A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up. Head to the next target. Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right? Trigger to do this. You are Harling's murderer.
We can't break away. We can't. Missile. Where the hell are we out of here?
Bingo! Direct hit.
Bandit acquired.
Nice.
This is decent at what it's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer. Tabloid, bandit on your 6! Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and nine support.
Okay.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Jeez, Ellie thinks he's squadron leader. Trigger, don't get shut down now.
Oh, whoops.
I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back. Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger. Trigger again. Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck. This is a pretty nice ride. This reserve is pretty good. Can't believe these scenes used to be scrapped. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway? What her problem is, I think like she's royalty or something. That's because she's the scrap queen. Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
Alright.
And Trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them. That was dumb luck, tabloid. Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades. 3 targets remaining.
Oh, this is gonna be close.
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack. What the hell are you doing? Are you... Welcome. Commander McKenzie, please maintain silence for a moment. 2 targets remaining. Squadron of convicts. Gotta be some kind of reason. Now the paper-mache strategy at the base seems to be doing the trick. This man and his dog has an idea how to end the war. Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack him.
There we go.
All targets confirmed eliminated. Hell yeah! Still alive, Harling's murderer? Then dinner's on me tonight. Cut the chatter, Spare Squadron. Mission complete. RTB. Trigger's still with us. Must have the devil in his corner. Spare 7, what happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing? Then you win. So what, you're not done? Just checking.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check. We don't want a wreck blocking the runway. Spare 15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. 3,000 meters. Bank right. Heading is good. Stay on course. 1,500 meters.
Hello? Nah, I think I'm good.
You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
Yeah, there we go.
At least you're down. Careful with the aircraft next time.
I lost a lot of money for that Trigger. Don't forget.
Spare 15, the runway's free.
Did I say you could take down the enemy? Throw anyone who disobeys into solitary.
Really be like that?
Mihai's granddaughters liked to keep to themselves mostly. They were well behaved and possessed a sort of quiet elegance. From time to time, I'd catch myself looking at them, wondering what they were talking about. I'm sure everyone on the base did the same, They were such enthralling creatures. Every night, a crowd would gather around Mihai. They were the men tasked with guarding him in the air. Their jackets all bore the same patch, a relic from a nation that was long gone. Decades ago, during the Age of Expansion, the Kingdom of Erusia absorbed many countries. Theirs was one of them. Mihai asked them,
"Yet what is a nation? Can we actually see the physical lines that divide one from another?"
People of my generation can no longer speak the language of our homeland. My grandparents always look sad when they see I have no idea what they're saying to me.
Mihai didn't say a word after that. His scarred face betrayed no emotion. He didn't get those scars from flying, though. Mihai was originally from Shalaji. His real name is Mihai Dumitru Margarita Corneliu Leopold Blanca Carol Aeon Ignatius Raphael Maria Nikitas A. Shalaji. When he was young, he was the heir to the Grand Duchy of Shalaji. Then, revolution broke out among his people. Mihai was betrayed by a close friend who pointed a gun at his face and pulled the trigger. The revolution was successful, but the new country that sprang from it was annexed by the expanding Kingdom of Erusia. The Erusian royal family allowed Mihai's family to retain their title and noble standing in the new kingdom. But Mihai surprised them all by signing up for the draft like an ordinary Erusian citizen. He was then accepted into the Air Force Academy by order of the king. Mihai soon became an ace pilot. When the royal family was ousted and Erusia became a republic, he continued his service for the new regime. Test sites soon flourished. One day, a classmate of Mihai's granddaughter visited. I noticed the rose emblem. She laughed like a princess, and I found out later she was indeed the daughter of Erusia's new ruler. She was the connection to the royal bloodline everyone was looking for, the one to restore the monarchy. This new princess was truly a godsend for the Erusian people. If Mihai's granddaughters were like the moon, she was like the sun, around which everything seemed to orbit. Her face was so expressive. It's no wonder the people of this war-torn country instantly felt at ease when they saw her speeches. They started singing. The pilots of the support plane smiled, even though they wished their nation were independent from hers.
JPEG dog.
Angelic. I wonder how Mihai felt about all of this. It was my job to research his neurological data, after all. I wish I could figure him out. Whatever his feelings were about losing his homeland, he kept hidden, even from me.
Your mission is to atone for your crimes by attracting the enemy's attention. First, I want you to head from the base to the desert region of Roca-Roja to the northwest. And then second, you will attack the large Erusian base there. We've been unable to verify that base's ability to deal with fighters. You will attack and provoke the enemy into revealing their AA strategy. Get them to fire at you as much as you can. That way, we can confirm where they're firing from. Then it's a case of sending in a regular force to clean them out. For this mission, we prepared a frontline base that can be used for ammo replenishment and aircraft repairs. However, this is not for you guys. Only the regular force has permission to use it. Even if you run out of ammo, don't forget that you're just decoys. You stay out there as targets for the enemy.
What should I take? I think I'm just gonna take a bomb. I think that's the way to go. Yeah, we'll take this and that. And let's see. Okay.
Aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything.
Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare Aid? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
We're being attacked.
I think we got this.
Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out. Spare 15.
Fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading.
What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7. Vehicles have been taken out. Move on to the next target.
You're our official fly swatter now, Trigger.
Hitting 3 locations. Some have air powers, other threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets.
Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again.
There you go now.
Trigger, rocking it hard.
Cut the crap. There's work to do. Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do not have that luxury.
So, what are we supposed to do? I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm running back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
Let's be honest here. Regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off?
You're gonna wish this mission would never end.
Looks like bad dogs finally come around. Finally have room for the other targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here. Trigger's taking out one of the AA guns.
Missile launched.
I can dodge this!
Spare 15 target destroyed.
Nice. I honestly didn't think the bomb would get that.
AA gun down. Confirmed kill on AA gun.
They're after me!
Locked on target.
We're not doing too bad. I remember I had such trouble doing this my first run. I was using the F-104 with rockets, and that really didn't go well at all.
Fox 2. Get off of me! All enemy bombers destroyed. That should put a wrench in their plans. Now we can sleep in for once. Let's see if they can't hit you this time. You're giving me another shot? Must be my lucky day. The enemy base is divided into 3 sections. You did nothing more than destroy just one of them. Why are you acting like some big shot, Count? Trigger's the one who did most of the work. Why are you so proud of that, full band? Confirmed kill on AA gun. ABC destroyed. Full band, watch that enemy behind you. Continuing attack. Missile launched. Hostiles in your area are nearly wiped out. Get moving to a more crowded area. Try to catch some of the lead. Commander makes a big deal whenever a new mission comes in. But it's just one after another. Like that was the plan all along or something. Battle doctrines. Something happens, they tell you what to do next. Osea has one. It probably says where and when pawns like us will die. You mean they already know the next strategy? Hold up. Let's make a bet. Whoever guesses the next strategy wins. You can get in on this too, Band Dog. Maybe you guys need to cool your heads off in solitary. Let me look into this doctrine thing. Live is all you need to look into a terminal. It's amazing how many people write their password on the door by their desk. Gathering intel is all about getting access. Trigger's destroyed all the trucks. This is Spare 11. Enemy base dead ahead. Damn it, we can't do this from the sky. We need ground troops. Spare 11, just do your job. Just give us a bomb big enough
Oh, this is gonna be a fat one right here.
Trigger destroyed the enemy facility while everyone else was sleeping. The murderer's done it again. We're gonna have to rethink the odds. The anti-air gun for these warrants. Air defense capabilities are compromised. Just grab whatever you can and return fire. Take that.
Oh, actually, this is what I'm gonna do.
Kill on AA gun.
Alright. Here we go.
Trigger crashed. Truly idiot. Got more company.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about.
Bombs away. AA gun down.
Oh, what's this? Yeah, we got enough time. I think this is the ace. Yeah. Alright, let's do this.
of work to their ground units.
That was
But I
nice.
see some of you still have ammo. Continue with the attack. Keep yourself nice and exposed till I say otherwise.
You really are good at murdering people, Trigger. Too easy for someone who's used to killing presidents. Ex-presidents. So, what's the difference? Whatever, you still got 3 sin lines.
Aircraft approaching at high speed, bearing 280. They're drones.
These must be the infamous drones. They can go play without pilots? Machines are not replacing humans.
Calm down. They're just obstacles in your way. Don't forget your original mission.
It's bad enough just dealing with the surface.
Damn. Locked on target.
Did the jailer know about the shitstorm he was sending us into? Pure units are just pawns.
Oh, I don't think that's gonna hit.
Don't pretend like you deserve any better. Continue with the operation. Don't expect this to be a straightforward air raid. 5 minutes remaining.
Alright. Let's do this.
This is Spare 7. Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail! I can't. I've got my hands full too. I roll a missile. Take it off. God damn it, I'm hit! I'm still at the tail! I roll a missile. Another one. I've got a bet on me getting out of this. Hey, someone's down. Who is it? It's High Roller. Take it out.
Don't push your pants over one aircraft being down. Never thought I'd say this, but you're doing a hell of a job, Spare Squadron.
Congratulations from the guard dog. Untouched.
Don't make me take it back. Eradicate the rest of them.
What happens to a bet when the banker's out? Another man down. There's no point. Retreat.
Follow your orders. Continue the operation. Deserters will be punished.
I'm hit. My aircraft. This isn't even a fight. You want to lose all your pilots?
Shut up.
Try and stop me. I'm getting behind Trigger. Stick with the best if you want to survive. If anyone wants to die, let him.
Come on, man.
Poor decision on your part. I've still got top score. Count? Man, you're useless. Everyone knows you inflate your numbers.
I can't get close enough to try whatever tasks you're given.
I'm spiked. I'll shake him.
Engage or face punishment.
Keep yapping away, little guard dog.
You'll pay for this.
There we go.
Your style. Looks like we're the only ones having fun out here. Trigger, the one with the highest score wins. Let's settle who's best once and for all.
3 minutes remaining. Missile inbound. Evade.
Hostile has a lock.
Okay. We just have to wait it out. I think we're doing pretty good so far.
That's fine. I've shut down 6.
Bullshit. We're still on 2.
Hey, are you sure your radar's working right?
Bullshit.
Nothing but trouble this mission, I'm afraid.
Enemy in gun range. 2 minutes remaining.
Locked on bandit. Good!
Whoops.
Enemy has a lock on you.
7 down. That's more than an ace.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Huh.
Spare 15 Fox 2.
There we go.
Spare 15 is cleaning up. 10 crowds down.
Oh, can I get it? Oh, damn.
Okay.
That's
You've
okay.
enemy base enough. Operation is complete. Head back. The bastards who flew off are going to wish they were never born. You guys get a pass.
Damn right. I wouldn't be surprised if we're thrown in solitary too. Hey, who wants to bet who goes into solitary? That's what that gambling nutjob would say if he was still here.
Too soon, man.
Where's your sense of humor, guys? Your buddy's making a joke. Laugh already.
You lost planes, but the mission succeeded. However, some of you crossed the return line for supplies and for repairs. This will result in solitary. Take them. You know, I've received a medal for my ingenuity in finding a use for you cons. But just remember, if you disobey orders, there's a special place in solitary confinement for you. Your so-called right to complain was forfeited the moment you chose to break the law. Okay then, go make yourselves useful. An Osean Air Force squadron is currently entering Erusian territory for reconnaissance. Due to certain factors, their return route has been changed. The new return route will be through Yinshi Valley, a scenic and rocky karst area. The enemy's radar facilities and anti-aircraft weapons hidden on the mountainside pose a serious threat. Your mission is to destroy them and get our guys out in one piece, even if it puts your own lives in danger. And it is important to remember, they will send up interceptors if you're detected. So you will need to choose something useful in a dogfight. The weather won't be on your side, but you're doing this whether you like it or not. Worry about the squadron's return route, not your own. Your mission is to get them back safely, which I think is the perfect punishment for your crimes.
What line is the PACFA on? Alright. Down there. Does it matter? Okay, here we go. Okay. And then you got the other one. Alright. Alright, cool. Yeah, we'll have enough to get it later down the line. Yeah, let's see how we're doing actually. Yeah. All right. We're gonna use this because it's actually not that bad. And we're gonna take off basically everything. Alrighty. This, that. Go ahead and put Alright. Obviously.
Aircraft preparations complete. You're cleared to taxi. Spare Squadron, this mission needs to be quick. Target radar facilities and AA weaponry. They're set up on a rugged terrain, and there's a lot of cloud cover. You will be near thunderclouds. Man, you guys were born unlucky.
Wait, who's the dumbass who came up with this batshit plan?
Just obey orders.
Air Force Base 444 Squadron, this is Cyclops 1. The Cyclops and Strider Squadrons currently contain 7 aircraft. Stand by. We'll be arriving shortly.
Understood.
Low on ammunition. It'll be hard to take on hostiles. We'll have to rely on you guys to make it home.
Cyclops 1, this is Bandog. We need the job done on time.
Bandog? Cool name. Nice working with you, Mr. Guard Dog.
The terrain makes the airstream bumpy. Don't damage those planes.
I'd rather be back in my cell.
There's no way I'm going back to the brig. Don't get in the way.
Spare 15 locked.
Gotta be careful flying through here because it gets kind of turbulent. But I think we should be fine.
Destruction of target facility is confirmed.
Yeah, we'll just go for
Inside Erusea? They're investigating the ruins. That's all I know. You sure found out quick. They got a secret weapon, maybe? There's only so much I can find out.
Enough talk.
Any surface attacks in this weather? Give me a break, man. Man, I need missions that can help me improve my score on this crap.
Destruction of target facility confirmed.
Missile.
Trigger! Missile! Get out of the way!
Oh no.
Spare 15, Fox 2.
That's okay.
All our commander thinks about is looking good for the general staff office.
The mission doesn't require you to talk. Use your head as well as your hands.
Righto.
Oh, here we go.
Nearing the clouds.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Come on.
Radar facilities are silent.
We'll come back around
Those
for
SAM
another
sites are still a
approach.
threat. Eliminate them.
Caution.
All
Missile.
targets destroyed. No complaints here.
Missile.
Caution.
Missile.
Bandits inbound. Here come the
Missile.
UAVs.
Here we go.
Missile.
We might have crossed the line.
Missile.
There they are. Leave this one to our friends.
Wish we'd used that hole to get home, too.
Things don't always go perfectly.
The drones have jumped on the recon team. Our friends aren't equipped for air-to-air. They need our cover. All 444 aircraft, get them out of there. Not even one is to go down.
Destroy the UAVs.
It's impossible. I'm not flying in here to help out some assholes that don't know shit about me. As they say in my house, there's a thin line between bravery and stupidity. Someone flew into the thunderclouds!
Spare 15 has broken through the thunderclouds. Nice work for a dumbass.
Some of the UAVs are behaving strangely.
Oh man.
Evading incoming missile.
It's gonna be a long way around those thunderclouds. All cowards, go hide in the thunderclouds like Trigger.
Thanks. I owe you.
UAV down.
Man, dog. There are still 5 aircraft in the combat zone.
I've been spiked. Cyclops 1, flank, flank!
Cyclops 4, evasive maneuvers, missile!
Figured UAVs were like lightning. Let's go.
Strider 3, get that enemy off your ass!
Dealing with 9Gs is tough, but for those UAVs, it's just another day at the office. Why are we risking our lives to wipe someone else's ass?
Start complaining when you can keep your own nose clean.
Damn it.
Warning, missile! Missile in the air! Enemy on me! Shake that enemy!
That's okay.
Cyclops 2, evade that missile!
You want a piece of me? You got it.
Bandit has a lock.
Strider 3, missile in the air! Evade!
Missile closing. Breaking. Hostile behind me.
Trigger's been struck by lightning!
Calm down. Check your HUD for errors. Make it if you don't panic.
Strider 3 is hit.
Forgot what your jobs are?
Just let Trigger take care of everything.
Maintain your element. Go at it in pairs.
Wiseman
There we go.
444 Squadron support incoming. Sorry, but I'm using this chance to break off.
Jaeger, look after the survivors.
Roger. Trigger, hostile behind you!
Radar confirms Spare 15 has come out of the clouds.
Trigger just flew into a thundercloud without a communication.
Hostile behind me!
This is fast. Be fast.
Come on.
Quit scratching your ass and approach the enemy.
Try and stop me!
Evade! Missile incoming!
Come on, man. There we go.
Hostile has a lock.
Oh.
Cyclops 4, missile!
If they are just decoys, there are too many.
Cyclops 3, evade that missile!
Cyclops 3, watch your ass!
Trigger, hostile behind you!
I'm gonna have to extend.
Yeah, I'm hanging in. I just hope I can hold out for a hot blast.
Damn, this is annoying.
Missile in the air, evading.
Oh. Of course.
They don't even have a formation.
Damn.
Objective
I
lost.
can't
I
believe
told
this.
you not to let any get shot down.
Oh my god. Whoops. Alright, yes.
The drones have jumped on the recon team. Our friends aren't equipped for air-to-air. They need our cover. All 444 aircraft, get them out of there.
Okay.
Not even one is to go down. Destroy the UAVs.
It's impossible. I'm not flying in here to help out some assholes.
Come on.
Who don't know shit about me.
Oh, no, 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 no.
There's a thin line between bravery and stupidity. Someone flew into the
Oh.
thunderclouds.
Oh, these are some, like, super close calls.
Nice work for a dumbass.
Figured UAVs wouldn't like lightning. Let's go.
Alright. Okay.
UAV splashed.
my god.
Them and the UAVs.
Oh my god.
You don't even have time to check radar.
Trigger's been struck by lightning.
Calm down. Check your HUD for errors. You'll make it if you don't panic.
Oh, come on.
Cyclops 2, look behind you.
Low.
Missile closing. Breaking over machines. Strider 4, missile inbound.
It's gonna be a long way around those thunderclouds. All cowards, go hide in the thunderclouds like Trigger.
Missile inbound, evasive maneuvers, break.
Oh my god, dude.
Keep them safe.
Kinda got my hands full.
Radar confirms Spare 15 has come out of the clouds.
Jesus, to a thundercloud without even blinking.
Maintain your element. Go at it in pairs. Locked on target.
Alright.
UAV down.
Vandal, there are still 5 aircraft in the combat zone.
Alright.
Wiseman 444 squadron support incoming. Sorry, but I'm using this chance to break off.
Jaeger, look after the survivors.
Roger.
He's retreating. Let's go.
Gotta go.
Okay, that guy's on me.
Evade! Missile incoming!
Evading incoming missile.
Some of these UAVs are behaving strangely.
Hostile behind me!
This is bad. We're fading fast.
Quit scratching your ass and approach the enemy.
Try to stop it.
Missile! Don't let it touch you!
Come on, man.
Missile!
It's right there. Literally, what's going on here?
Cyclops 2, missile inbound.
Visual on a 444 aircraft. Guess not all of them let themselves unseen
Alright.
clouds.
What did you expect?
I owe you one.
Cyclops 4 has broken off. There you go.
Alright.
Finally got some good guys in support.
Looks like there's one guy who's got everyone's backs.
Come on, man.
Cyclops 3, missile in the air!
Cyclops 3, check your 6.
Triggers holding up.
3 left, okay. Cool.
Cyclops 3 has broken off. Vandog, it's just me and one more to go.
Spare 15. You're the only one earning any redemption today. Make sure the rest of them stay alive.
Alright.
Devil 3 Sid lines go free after that. You're in no position to call someone a devil, Count. Don't make me laugh.
Okay.
Too much speed.
Bastards flying just to waste fuel?
Go to hell. Cyclops 2 has broken off. All my guys managed to escape. I'm being minutes with you.
Cyclops 1, check your 6.
Alright.
Cyclops 1 is breaking off. He could have broken off any time if he was by himself. Spare 15. All UAVs in the vicinity confirmed destroyed.
Nice teamwork. Thanks. Who is that? Tell him I'm grateful.
Copy that, Cyclops 1. Spare Squadron. Mission is complete. Return to base.
Oh, here we go.
Hold it.
No, give me a break. You have more chores for us?
Spare 8, Champ. Bogey approaching fast from the rear. All available units support Spare 8.
I don't need any support. This is all mine. Damn it. He's glued to my tail. Still not firing. I ain't afraid of it. Spare 8, no dogfighting. Negative. I'm not letting this slide. Woohoo!
You could have done that sooner.
I want to understand the enemy.
Shot down Champ. He was toying with him.
Spare 10 lost. Another one. One recon aircraft lost. What's with this guy? That's an Su-30. All Spare Squadron aircraft provide support for Cyclops and Strider. Keep the bandit off of them.
Dang it, that's not possible.
Spare 15. We're gonna lose more friendlies.
Some of 444's craft flying out of bounds.
Those damn cowards bailing on us?
I just sent back their damaged craft. We only need guys we can use. Spare 15, spare 11. From an element to take up the rear.
Get it.
Trigger's taking the beast head on. You two deal with supply.
So this is where Tabloid bows out.
Shit. Roger that. Will do.
Alright, let's do this.
They've got 2 rear guard. The better one's mine. Copy that, King. Don't me that.
Locked on target.
C3, missile coming at you.
Almost out of special weaponry.
Alright, let's follow him in.
Wiseman, you see that color? He's flying. It's Mr. X for sure.
Jumper's pilot the experimental squadron's X-plane.
Wiseman, we don't want to mess with this guy. It's clear by the way he flies. Way out of my league.
Exactly the basic thing we want to run into. Jaeger, if it comes down to it, black as a sheep. Just get my guys out of here.
Understood.
You're telling me there's only 2 craft taking on the orange guy?
Just one's taking them on.
I wouldn't last a minute.
Push it. Do not engage. If he gets close, just run.
Copy that. Was gonna do that anyway.
Nice. Bandit hit. Spare 15 got him.
Come on, man.
What's your status? My status? I'm excited.
Go get him.
Whoa.
So 2, this is Zone 1. So 2 here. What's up? Guess we did not connect. That wasn't the plan.
Bandits in the clouds. Chase them down. You've got this.
Alright.
Target was not hit.
Come on, that should literally be... Okay, there we go. Alright.
The enemy's in the clouds. Follow them, Spare 15. Do something or the entire recon squadron could go down.
Didn't they already retreat? Like come on. Oh, I should have picked something else here. Oh no.
Enemy has a lock on you. Missile away.
I can't see you
Oh no.
Missile inbound. Evade.
Sue-1, this is Sue-2. My status is fine. Do not interfere. Sue-1, clouds moving in.
Yeah, I'm bringing this up.
Bandit is retreating. He managed to survive somehow.
That's fine.
Trigger, kindness gets you killed.
Hey, God Dog. Who's the guy who worked his ass off at the rear?
The biggest dumbass in the unit.
Makes sense. Only an idiot would be brave enough to pull off those moves.
I'll guide you back to Air Force Base 444, though I doubt you'll have enough gas to make it.
Appreciate the help. Me and the base.
I wouldn't get involved if I were you.
Runway is clear. You have permission to land. You made it this far, don't screw up now. 3,000 meters. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. Heading is good. Stay on course. 1,500 meters.
Nice. That was fun.
At least you're down. Careful with the aircraft next time. Your work's still far from done. Stand by for further orders.
The crew said the enemy had one mean son of a bitch flying for him. Our team had a few Air Force hot dogs, real experienced pilots. But this guy swooped in like a hawk, locked on, and took them all out in the blink of an eye. Reminds me of a story Gramps told me once. He said a little while before he retired from active duty, he saw an enemy fighter wipe out an entire formation right in front of him. It was like seeing how a shark works when it's going after its dinner. This enemy pilot stalked Gramps' pals from below, just like how a shark would. Then one by one, he put the bite on them. Sounds like what happened to our guys today. Kinda surprised so many made it back alive. I bet when they saw what was going on, they broke formation and left their buddies to the shark. Hang on. There's 3 extra planes here. They're foreigners too.
Spare squadron.
You returned without permission and failed as escorts. So how about you rethink your value while in solitary? Take them away. After all, we have to get a favorable report out of them. I've spent enough of my time being the commander of some worthless penal unit.
Chance to talk to one of the pilots that escaped back here, so I took it. Apparently, 2 of our planes took the enemy on alone. They covered the Allies so they could retreat. The hell kind of idiot does a thing like that? The last pilot to land back at the base was that scrawny anarchist dude. He always had this dumb grin on his face. Like he didn't give a damn about whatever he did to get thrown in here with the rest of us. Was he the one who went gung-ho? I bought him a drink later. After the usual small talk, I turned the topic around to the mission. For an anarchist, he struck me as a bit weird. Nothing like what I expected. He talked a mile a minute and kept going on and on about library books. Not encyclopedias, those cheesy adventure novels you read in high school. Nothing against those. I like a good story myself once in a while. But I wasn't here to talk books.
I remember that day well. Amidst the swirling clouds, the fighter squadron was trying to help its allies reach safety.
He's pretty foolish, isn't he?
I thought so too. Suddenly, a highly skilled enemy fighter squadron appeared and began picking them off at the edges. One by one, they fell right out of the sky.
Although, I guess there was nobody around that was even more foolish to go to their aid then. So you simply watch things unfold from a distance.
Yeah. I mean, who would have ever thought that I'd just go and follow him straight into the enemy squadron like that?
After what felt like decades, I finally got to the info I was looking for. He wasn't the guy. He said he was just following his wingman's lead and managed not to die somehow. The hero on this mission was the new guy. The one that killed Harling. How did you feel?
I'm still kind of shaken up, actually. But you know, I do feel a certain sense of pride, too.
He really is foolish, isn't he?
Yep, he sure is.
I went to the hangar to have myself a closer look at Trigger's plane. I knew that burnt smell. That's what happens when an engine's been driven to its limit. This pilot was a hot dog. From now on, I was gonna keep my eye on this idiot. From a distance, though. I didn't want to get too tight with someone who was a better pilot than my dad. Even so, I decided to give this guy's plane a little bit of the old Avril magic touch. He needed all the help he could get.
Attention! If you disobeyed orders in the previous mission, line up over there. You won't disobey a second time. Do not test my patience. The biggest threat to our forces is the enemy's enormous swarm of drones. In order for our forces to penetrate deep into Erusian territory, we'll need to clear a path. You will destroy the enemy's fuel plant. HQ has found evidence that fuel is being moved intermittently inland from a refinery at the harbor in Artiglio. It's likely they're supplying fuel for the various drone bases. Those of you whose food privileges were taken away already know how this goes. We silence the drones by taking their fuel. Enter via the estuary, take out their AA, destroy the fuel points on both sides of the river and their oil tankers. Remember, you're not bona fide military. You're expendable.
Yeah, I suppose we'll take the bombs again. Yeah, let's go.
Convicts, stand by at the front.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. The coward. You don't want to talk, running off with your tail between your legs. I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam.
Target destroyed.
Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Boats, more warships. There's plenty of buildings, too. Destroy everything in sight. I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like military.
You look like military?
I don't know what they're keeping there, but it's all action now. Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Oops. Some missiles me.
Burn, bitches!
Are you guys all nuts? I thought at least one of you was safe.
I've got more bad news. The megastorm at Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses then. My fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this are too easy. Get the ships out of here. We gotta blow up. It's like watching the fireworks display. Burn, baby, burn. Trigger, you're just quietly plugging away. Man Dog was right. We're no proper military. Enough. Now act out. I belong in the PU. Trigger, you belong here. I do. It's all about where you're from.
3 minutes remaining. Vanessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time.
Missile away.
Attacking from behind my target.
Hostile has locked.
I think we're doing just fine.
Their target's just fish food now. Why are we getting hit after reinforcements came? Hostile on your tail! On my target.
Spare 15, target destroyed. Start destroying the facilities around the harbor one by one. 2 minutes remaining.
I'm spiked! Requesting assistance!
Marked on hostile.
Bombs away.
Just hardly the time to worry about that. Just go!
There we go.
That cheers me up. Hey, Trigger, why do you think this stupid war keeps dragging on? It's all because countries exist. Shouting that and throwing a rock is what got me in here.
Well, you have free meals and a warm bed. You should thank our good citizens.
Whoops.
Dust Cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary. 1 minute remaining.
Enemy locked.
The oil tank! Shit! Switched over, we can extinguish it! Kill on target confirmed.
30 seconds remaining. Box 2.
Bandit acquired. Firing.
Vehicle down.
Yeah, that's the stuff, Trigger. Go away, brother.
Looking good.
I'll take jobs like this any day.
Megastorm Nessa 2 is about to arrive.
Wait, bring out the trucks. Make sure the routes are split. Take every drop of fuel you can carry.
It looks like some oil tankers loaded with oil got away. HQ saw them on satellite. Burn down everything that turns up.
Why are they popping on and off of radar?
Sand clouds. Sand breaks up here and there. That's when radar picks them up. If you detect something, strike fast.
Staring at my radar and trolling? This is not my style.
Even in sand, you can lock on if you get close enough.
You sure you can trust that intel?
Easy for you to say.
Should be
You
here
guys do
somewhere.
whatever you want. I'm going off by myself. Okay, if you think that's for the best.
truck destroyed. Make sure you wipe them all out.
Take that!
Eyes like a jackal, Trigger.
Can't see the highway unless you get way down.
Bastards picked a hell of a place to hide.
Target down. Vehicle down. The rising smoke marks their graves.
Nice sentiment, Bad Dog.
Got one on radar. Moving. Spare squadron, a new enemy is approaching. Bearing 350 from the reference point.
They're coming from the north. Did they pick up Count's aircraft? Wait a sec, don't go blaming me.
They appear to be Erusian drones.
More UAVs? Why are they always after us?
The mission stays the same. Destroy the tankers.
There's no way we can chase the damn tankers now. They're coming.
You're out of your goddamn mind.
A cat doesn't have enough lives to carry out your orders.
Do your duty and take out the tankers.
What was that explosion?
You can't stick around forever. Find those targets. Tanker confirmed eliminated.
You can't run from us.
Keep going. Burn it all.
I ain't losing to no drone.
Should be here. Screw it, we'll just go to this one.
Have you forgotten what happens to deserters? I'll send you out to dig up landmine with your bare hands.
I'm sticking around.
Oh,
You know why that
Ace.
political offender jackass is still alive, don't you?
Trigger?
Higher chance of living with him.
Oh,
How can we be expected to deal with the surface and the air at the same time?
there we go.
Trigger, hurry up and take care of the enemy. Trigger, trash the target. Jet fuel doesn't ignite that easily. That was standard gasoline.
How about taking targets down instead of flapping your gums?
Allied aircraft down by a UAV.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission, full band.
We gotta get those UAVs. Shut the hell up. This has nothing to do with me.
You guys are celebrating, but I don't hear anyone saying all targets have been taken down.
That cheers me up. Not that I give a rat's ass.
I think we got time. Let's take him out.
Why don't you just give intel away
Oh.
from me?
Spare 15, target destroyed.
One more truck down. Stop them all.
This weapon system's acting up. I can't fight like this. I'm gonna break off. There he goes, running away. And he's who drew the drones here.
Come on,
Say
man.
what you want. They're fun to friends.
Got it.
Never turn your back on the enemy.
I think we can outrun it.
He has a lock on you.
Target detected on radar.
Target confirmed near full band. Dig around. Package dropped. Target is down. Well done.
Uncovered another one.
That's a lot of fuel up in smoke. But there could be more hiding somewhere.
If we follow the tankers, our tails will be exposed. I guess I'll pick off the guys going after Trigger.
Oh, literally right behind me.
Trigger, I'm sticking with you.
Alright.
Spare 15 wax the target.
5 minutes remaining.
Drown out. I got no vision. Turn and burn. This will hit it for you. UAVs on the way. Take them out.
There we go.
Understood. HQ sent a message. That was the last one. All aircraft, return to base. Burning up all those tankers will starve their drones for a while.
I'm still alive.
Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. Worked like a charm. If you think that's all you need to survive, you might as well get your last rites now. Exactly, that was all dumb luck. Wait, you were in earshot, Count?
Must have been straining to hear from high altitude.
Seems you've learned nothing in the sky, Count. Well, yeah, it's not like there's anything I can learn from Trigger.
The mission was a success. There's nothing else I need to say. Dismissed. So it looks like we're getting attention from above. If any credit is due, it should come to me. Prisoners deserve nothing. It seems headquarters is starting to view some of you in the penal unit as a valid military force. Or at least that's what the rumors are saying. But that's bullshit. The only reason you're here is to atone for your crimes by carrying out missions.
Well, you sit on your ass and get medals.
You, Solitary, now. Okay, on to the briefing. In this mission, you're going into Erusian territory. We know the Erusian Forces communications facility to the north in the Waiapolo Mountains is linked to the swarm of drones. Your mission is critical. You will destroy the facility and then weaken those drones. As it's important, the enemy won't go down without a fight. The area is watched over by spy satellites. If discovered, expect AA missiles. Unless you have a death wish, you must use the clouds for cover around the sides and base of the mountains. Use the clouds to hide from their satellites, and you just might have a chance to shake off their missiles. If you do find a missile on your tail, head to the clouds and pray. Let the missile kill you or crash into the rocks. That much freedom I will give.
I think I'm gonna use an EML for this, because that's how I did it last time and it was super easy. I just shot it from long range. I don't think these got EML, right? TLS, yeah. Need to get that. How do I get that? Nope. Dang. Oof. Maybe not. Yeah, let's just go with the F-15 again. We'll see how that goes.
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
The enemy is watching from above. Stay in or below the clouds to keep hidden. That means no missiles. Even you should understand that. Talk about an enclosed space. What's more enclosed than solitary? Commence operation. That's your target radar. Destroy the anti-air weapons around it, too.
Enemies are attacking! Enemy aircraft are heading this way! Just drive them away. Chase them upward. Lead them into the missiles.
Oh, here we go.
Destroy radar sites. You're still under satellite observation. Watch out for missiles.
Feels like I'm being watched by a pack of band dogs.
Their missiles are guided by a combination of the satellite and the radar facility. So if the radar facility is destroyed, their missiles should stop hitting their targets.
You sure you can
trust that intel? Who knows? Only one way to find out.
We'll see right here.
What if the radar isn't under a cloud? Destroy it, and then scurry for cover if you value your life. I thought you'd say that. Locked on target.
Bandits in the clouds! If we keep our distance, they'll eventually fall out of the sky.
AA gun down. You're in plain view, Spare 15. Get back to the clouds. Radar site confirmed destroyed. However, not all radars have been taken out. The satellite's still in operation.
They sure are making things easy for us. Damn it, they're making us do something, but just what? It's a dangerous operation, but it's better than running through a minefield blind, I guess. You're so naive, Tabloid. What we're doing is exactly like running through a minefield blind.
Silence. If you've got time to yap, you're not doing your job right.
Got in using a trick any amateur can think of. Picked up a bunch of intel.
Full band, that's your second strike. There won't be a third. Target destroyed. 2 to go.
Oh. I have to do this quick.
And after some digging around, I found a bunch of stuff.
I'm not sure you understand what you're saying, Spare 6.
I'll let you in on it when we're home, Bandog. In this war, intel is a life or death matter.
I think you might be right.
I'm starting to feel guilty about leaving everything to Trigger.
In that case, use yourself as a decoy for the surface-to-air missiles.
Shit!
Cancel alert. Remember that satellite is up there. Missile incoming. Spare 15, evade.
Come on, come on.
Radar site destroyed. Show the last one the same hospitality.
Alright, here we go.
Here comes the anti-air missile.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Spare 15 locked on.
Hello?
All targets destroyed. That's the last
Oh,
of the radar
man.
sites we needed to destroy. That probably put a stop to their satellite's missile guidance capabilities. Someone fly above the clouds.
How about you do it?
I like the sound of that.
Should be doing the exercise.
Wait a minute. Hold it.
What's going on, Bandog?
This is the Air Force Base 444 Squadron. What is your affiliation?
Nobody told me there was this many nearby. Incoming Allied fighters. Respond.
The regular forces don't want anything to do with the Beetle base.
roadblock.
The IFF says they're allies. Missile! Whoa, time out. Don't tell me they're barrier troops. Someone's on me. Is he an enemy? Evade!
OC fighters do not attack. Shit.
Missile.
These guys aren't allies.
Are they spoofing our IFF?
Modern IFF connects to our strategic system via satellites. It can't be decoded.
Missile incoming! Fight! How did they know?
At this rate, no one's going to get out alive. All aircraft head into the clouds. Get out of the enemy sight.
And then what? This is top secret. Hey, the enemy's working in coordination. What about markings and craft type?
There's no time.
All aircraft, gather around me. I mean Trigger. What? Bandog, can you register Trigger and the blips around him as friendlies?
What are you thinking? What good is that?
What other choice do we have?
Sure.
All right, all aircraft, form up on Trigger, nice and tight.
Missile.
Bandog, it's on you.
Full band, what's your location?
The tail end.
Understood. I've sent new ID data. Enemies will be marked as enemies. Shoot them all down.
No way I'm dying out here.
This is the penal unit. I decide when you die.
Shit! Cal, land it on your six! Cal, missile incoming!
Projectile incoming.
Tell us what's happening, come on!
God damn it, not right now.
That doesn't sound good.
Air contact incoming at high speed. It's too fast to be an aircraft.
It's not an aircraft. What is it?
What do we do? What's going on?
Five, four, three, two, one. Here it comes.
Oh.
That shockwave!
Huh? Incoming transmission from HQ. Their weapon is codenamed Helios. It's a long-range missile carried by Arsenal birds.
Arsenal birds?
Sending over the predicted impact zone. It's coming in hot.
Damn, you're working quick today, Bandog.
Get too chatty and you'll die. Five, four, three, two, one.
Don't get caught.
How can they fire like that when they've got allies in the airspace? Do they care about the pilots?
Half of the targets remaining.
This is Spear 11, launching missile.
Helios spotted. Five, four, three, two, one.
Where's the order to retreat?
Nice.
We're 10 feet out here.
There are a few targets remaining. Concentrate. Shoot down remaining hostiles. Spare 15 bandits.
Oh my god. Alright, one guy left.
Target down. Projectile on radar.
Oh.
I can't. Help me. Help.
Prepare for impact.
Yep.
Count, 1 to go. Go get him.
1 to go. Where is it?
Count.
Rhino, this is it.
Damn, look at him go.
All right, I got the last one.
Oh, yeah!
Damn it! God damn it! Why is this? What? Full band?
What the hell? Full band soon! Friendly fire? Did we get on the band?
Full band got tagged as an enemy.
What?
You did that on purpose, Band Dog. Did what?
Don't play dumb. Full band.
It was an accident. It got out of control. Return to base.
Son of a bitch!
Dang. Really do be like that.
The mission was a success. There's nothing else I need to say. Dismissed. Hold on, Count. It looks like your kill numbers are going up every day. You know what happens by giving false reports. Anyway, you other pilots should learn from him. I'm getting the hell out of this dump. And when I do, their kill count will make my star shine brighter.
Suddenly, we were being treated like a regular unit. We've been ordered to pack everything up and move the base further inland. We even got a transport plane. The funny thing is, no one here remembers I've got a bum leg and, oh, that I'm not a soldier. Take a look at the map. There's an island on the other side of Usea our Marines landed on. The space elevator's not too far from there. They tell us the airfield's being used as a base to support the elevator. Not sure if I trust that intel. Anyway, the transport plane's gonna drop us there, without any fighters to cover us. Some genius thought we could commandeer the enemy's jets they left in the hangars, and use those to fight. Y'all aren't real soldiers, they said. Any other day we'd be using you lowlifes to go out and dig up landmines. And prisoners don't get guns. You'll just have to make do with whatever we give you and like it. A phone. They don't let us prisoners near them. But with all the hustle and bustle of moving the base, they forgot to lock this one up. Looks like an antique. I lost my right for a phone call ever since I was arrested and locked up. It's trippy to think that I can just hook it up, dial a number, and talk to someone from my own country. Planning escapes ain't all I'm good at. I'm plenty good at remembering phone numbers, too. A little while later, I headed over to HQ. You must know.
We did get a call direct from command. That pipe, what exactly are you doing with it?
My grandfather had a lot of friends in the Air Force from his time as a lieutenant. My point? Well, you're going to set out in your own special aircraft. Then you'll send everybody else off in the wrong direction while you head somewhere else.
All right, fine. But just you and you alone. You're the only one allowed on board. Besides, there's only one seat left.
I said cool. That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Attention, I've received a communication from the General Staff Office. It seems your ability to carry out missions has gotten the attention of the higher-ups. All of you have been pardoned. The Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron is now officially legit. In celebration, you are to join the operation to take back the base on Tyler Island in southwestern Usea. The battle is underway, and the airport to the south has been reclaimed. However, fighting with the remaining forces in the north is still active. You will all be stationed at the airport. The battle is not letting up. We expect extensive losses to all involved. Still, the fact that we've gained new ground is a blessing. My time as CO of the penal base is over. All command personnel, including myself, are being moved to a base in far eastern Usea. However, we will be stopping to refuel in Bulgurdarest. It's in Erusian territory, with close ties to Osea. Even if we detour, we will still have to fly through Erusian airspace in the end. And that is where we will need you ex-cons to come in. I've selected a number of you with mission experience to provide support. That's all. Dismissed. Hey, Trigger, wait right there. Though I'm not entirely happy with the arrangement, you are going to provide support. The drones might attack again. If they do, protect my aircraft with your life. If the General Staff Office hadn't stepped in and requested you, your ass would have been sent to Tyler Island. You were covered in Harling's blood, yet you still are messing around behind the scenes. You breathe in a way I don't like, and I'll shoot you out of the damn sky.
Alrighty. What's it called? I think there's gonna be like AAA and SAMs and stuff. But I really want to try this out. Just because. Alright.
Aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. The runway is clear. You are cleared for takeoff. The base commander's transport craft has taken off. It's flying alongside Spare 2. Well, Trigger, this is where we part ways. I hope we meet again in different squadrons. Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Spare 15, altitude restriction lifted.
So the liaison plane left without me. Yeah, I know. I'm heading into hell. Whatever. If the Khan's here and the dumbass prison guards are going, why shouldn't I? I'm no angel. I mean, my old man died playing hero, and all I do is hate him for it. It ain't gonna be a picnic, that's for sure. Adios, you damn fool.
The order is simple. Kill anyone trying to kill the commander, even if they're one of us. Like how you killed Full Band? It was an accident, so shut up.
Give me that. I'll do the talking. This is Base Commander McKenzie. I want you idiots to understand
wow.
the gravity of this operation. My orders take priority. That's it.
Sure wish our cargo would shut up. The enemy's using anti-air weapons. Don't freak out. Keep your shit together.
Wait, let's see if we can do this.
Be on the lookout for camouflage SAM sites. Seek and destroy.
Damn.
Damn, they're firing surface-to-air missiles at me. Find those targets. Righto.
Alright.
SAM site confirmed down. Stay alert. Roper 1 is taking enemy fire. Respond immediately.
Man, Doc, locate all SAM sites. Make sure support follows my orders to the letter.
Spare squadron, SAM site's located. Take them out.
It's a whole bunch of them.
Another SAM. Clean it up.
Oh my god, I choked that so bad.
Now, missiles are coming.
It's more of them. I don't think this was the right plane to pick. Oh, this is gonna be
SAM
bad.
site. Roper 1 is taking some damage, but can still fly.
Damaged? Take out the goddamn missile and there'd be no damage.
SAM site's located.
The radar's lit up. Fire. They know we're here.
SAM site's detected. Keep the commander safe. I don't want to deal with the mess. I want to sleep in for once.
Alright, Mirage.
This is School 3. Enemy transport and support spotted and confirmed. Sending backup.
Oof.
Bandits closing in. Target hostile. Intercept.
Chair of Staff Office seems to have the impression you didn't kill Harley Trigger. The court at destination will reopen your case. Successfully carry out this mission, it'll give a good impression.
Enemy destroyed. Continue with escort. Flying as an escort makes me feel like I'm all tied down.
Aim for the large transport.
SAM site detected. Eliminate all threats.
Caution. Pull up.
40 kilometers remain.
Escorts that go down do so with honorable service. Worthy of my praise.
The next missile will down your craft, so watch your tail.
Bandog, it's up to you to make sure the support stays in the air.
Another SAM spotted. This is Bandog. SAM site's located. Eliminate them.
Fire in support. We'll deal with the big one later.
Caution. Pull up.
Good. Enemy aircraft's eliminated.
Yikes. I forgot about the transport. Is it still flying?
Almost there. I'm just looking for SAM sites.
Stall warning.
24 kilometers to destination. You're about halfway.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Whoops.
Stall warning.
Nice. Oh. Alright, let's see if we can't land a shot this time.
I see the city. Once we're over the border, we're safe. Hurry up.
Bandits inbound. Don't get distracted. Just a little further.
Nice.
Situation report. Something's happening. The situation is prickly here. Don't let your men do anything stupid.
Okay.
Engage! The enemy spotted us first! The Oceans are flying over our border. It's a clear provocation.
Hands off while they're in Erusian airspace. Ocean is our brother nation. We should help them.
Once they're through the wall, we can use big legs to make a jetpack. Use altitude to get behind them.
Spare 2, spare 15. Bandits closing in on Rover 1. Intercept and engage.
Bandog,
Yeah.
I see enemy aircrafts. They're right on us. Call our escorts back. Count looks promising. He's got a good combat record. Flares.
Come on.
Release all the flares.
Rover 1 hit by a missile.
Bandog, get some support in there fast. Tell them I requested it.
There's no time. 2 aircraft will have to do.
And lower their altitude when attacking the SAMs. That's our chance.
Look below. Wall? Wall along the border. You're nuts. They're imposing their independence on everyone. Like it or not.
Oh!
Bandits confirmed down.
Oh my god.
Arriving shortly at destination.
Alright, let's see this wall of theirs.
It's a breath of fresh air having you out here.
Oh, you hear that, Trigger?
In our squad, squadron, even the good pilots were criminals. You don't stink like them, Trigger.
Looks like not all guard dogs have the consensus smell. Trigger's got the worst criminal record out of all of us.
Count, you were convicted of fraud. You sure as hell don't live up to your name.
Save your servants for someone who cares, preacher.
You wouldn't understand, Count. Not until you take a good look in the mirror. Arrived at destination. Rover 1, report your situation. If everything's fine, prepare to land.
Oh, would you look at that? Support has kept me alive. This is significant for all of our forces. I left my mark by proving the penal unit's ability as a usable military...
All aircraft caution. Bogies.
Front ain't over yet.
Unidentified aircraft. They're fast. Real fast.
What?
It closed in fast. Unknown considered hostile. Respond to the situation. Protect Rover 1.
Spare 15, engage. Take down the bandits. Spare 2, support Rover 1 and escort the craft to safety.
Oh my god.
Ask if I can do that myself.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Trigger, keep that guy away from here.
Stall warning.
What is that thing?
Stall warning.
Keep it away from this aircraft.
What the hell?
What the hell does he want? He's got his ACM down, but something's off.
Spare 2, stay alert. When you get there, the responsibility is on you.
Negative.
Damn, look at that. Oh, come on.
Bandit hit. Still active.
See if we can't land a shot here. Okay. Alright. Cool.
Bandit lost, confirmed down. Clear skies all round. Spare 15. You did well. Wait, what now?
Stall
4
warning.
friendlies approaching.
Allied fighters.
This is the Air Force Base 444 Squadron. What is your affiliation?
Got a guard dog out here barking? This is your old friend, Cyclops 1.
Cyclops Squadron? What are you doing here?
I was tracking an enemy prototype. I wouldn't be surprised if that dumbass from your side was the one who downed it.
This is Base Commander McKinsey. I apologize on behalf of that asshole. He really screwed up. He didn't listen to my order to stand down. I'm certain he'll be punished for taking down the unidentified aircraft. Give me a break.
Commander, if you would kindly accompany me to my base, we'll answer any questions you have there.
Actually, I'm grateful. Support was unreliable.
Respectfully, sir, I believe they got promise.
Ordinarily, you'd get a warm welcome to our base, but the situation is complicated. That drone is the enemy's latest experimental craft. We wanted to collect data on its capabilities, but that's gone out the window now, hasn't it? To be honest, I didn't think it could be brought down by anything. Oh yeah, your commander has been transferred to a different post. He's probably headed to the front lines where things are hottest. Well, he did stress his achievements. We need every edge we have. We're currently seeing where we can use you best. Stand by for further orders.
Alright, and that concludes missions 1 to 10. That was fun. Yeah. We'll finish up the campaign some other time. Other than that, that was pretty good.